I think I know I am officially crazy when I flood my kitchen floor with paper strips to have my Roomba clean up for me. And I mostly am doing this for fun and also to prove how well this Roomba is. Because Roombas, actual iRobot Roombas, are the only ones that with the self-empty bin that will know when their bin is full. And then we'll go back and empty. And they also have a sensor, which it's doing right now, which is if it detects there's a bunch of dirt underneath it, it will go back and forth over that little area to be sure it gets everything. And this test is mostly just to prove how much I love this i6 Plus. But one thing it is struggling with, which I'm not mad, it hasn't been doing well right here, but that's where the app says the room cuts off. So yeah, it just stops right there. But so far, it hasn't been cleaning that long. It's doing a really good job. I love this robot vacuum. This is hands down the best robot vacuum I've ever tested. See, now it's doing another step. It knows, hey, okay, there's a bunch of stuff underneath of me. I need to be sure I get it all. After this pass, I'll have to check and see if the lens full yet, because it hasn't gone back to empty itself yet. I did have to restart it because it had troubles figuring out where the base was. Because I had to move it to do this challenge because I didn't want it, when I had stuff empty, I didn't want it to bring paper shreds into my living room. Oh, and I was thinking about telling it to empty, and then that's what the blue light means when it's not going back and forth. That means it's going back to empty its bin. Sure, the thing is like $800 but you get what you pay for. And I assume the J7 Plus, which is the one with the optical avoidance, which is like $200 less, I assume that thing is just as good. One thing I like is it turns on its vacuum motor before it gets on the base, so it doesn't get paper shreds on top of its base and stuff. I won't be surprised if it doesn't suck everything out, because this bin is going to be so jam tight, it might not be able to suck out everything. Maybe it did, I don't know. Yep, and then it just empties itself and then fixes itself. Because the red light, and then it should resume cleaning. Yep, there we go. Best rollout vacuum and favorite rollout vacuum I've ever tested right now. However, I do have another rollout vacuum coming. It self-empties, it does not have a dirt bin sensor, but it's going to be a good competitor to this thing. Oh, it does kind of already have a competitor. This is my Shark AI. The only reason I picked the Roomba over this is it's easier to use. I don't know, the Roomba, I think it navigates a little bit better. And I can tell it to do an extreme challenge like this because I know it's going to do a good job. Don't know why it's going into the dining room now. I only supposed to clean the kitchen. And I did start it with my phone. I told it to make 2 passes. And I was to be sure because I did one of these paper challenges in the past in my bedroom. And I was very disappointed. It did not go back and empty its bin one time. I was like, what's going on with this thing? Is my Roomba just getting old and the bin sensor is just not working correctly anymore? 2 weeks later, I discovered that the app was set so it keeps cleaning when it's full, so it will not empty when it senses the bin is full. I've told so many people to buy this rollout vacuum, and most of them just don't buy it because it's so expensive. But I really recommend it. And one of my uncles has a 960 Roomba, which is pretty similar to this one. He loves that thing. He's always telling everyone that he knows how much he just loves his Roomba. And then my cousins on my dad's side, which I have an i3 Plus, and the reason they got it is because they have a dog that sheds like so much, and they say that thing's always going back to empty itself, and they love it as well. They say because their dog sheds so much, they have it cleaned twice a day for them, and they just love that thing. And I wouldn't blame them. I love this i6 Plus. I only spent $175 on mine, but it did not come with self-empty bin. It just came with here's my $675. It just came with the regular home base. That's actually the home base my i6 came with. And then my parents gave me the clean base as a Christmas gift this year, and that was probably the best Christmas gift I've ever gotten in my life. Probably one of, if not the best. And I was impressed with this robot vacuum before I got the self-empty bin. And before you guys start asking, because I'll probably end up posting this on my YouTube, I did not have the self-empty bin for the Evac 2 yet. I did see it had like a dustbin frequency you could turn on in the app, so you can set, and I don't know if it's like a timer thing for when it goes back in self-empties, or they recreated the dirt bin sensor like these Roombas. I do know Samsung is trying to make robot vacuums with self-empty bins and dirt bin sensors as well. And I do want to get one of those put up against one of these. I'm trying to get. Right now I'm after. Well, I'm about to order a new robot, which you guys will see soon. And then I'm also after iRobot Roomba S9 Plus. My next door neighbors actually have an S9 Plus that they use for their basement, and then that cleans for them every Monday. And then their cleaning lady, because they also have a cleaning lady, vacuums are upstairs, so she's there, and they love that S9. It already said bin full. Are you guys as impressed as I am on this challenge? And all I did it was mostly for fun, and also kind of prove how good this robot was. I did not think it would do this good, because I've done it in my bedroom in the past, and I never thought it did a good job because it pushed a lot of the paper shreds into the carpet. But if you guys are debating on buying this, I would say buy it. It will be probably one of the best purchases of your life. Just cannot stop saying how much I love this thing. Are you gonna fix yourself, or? Okay, now it's giving us some issues, but I think the reason. Oh. Looks like it's starting again. So I think the reason it keeps failing to empty is I think that bin is just packed so dang tight that the suction is just not strong enough to pull it out. And I've always thought the self-empty bin, the suction on the self-empty base hasn't been that strong on mine. But I do think it's because I have aftermarket bags in it. I think it was like an 8-pack for $10. You said it again, buddy? Dustbin may be full. Okay. Because I got a notification saying that. Yeah, I was correct. So, the reason it's failing to empty is this bin is just so packed so dang tight.
Empty the bin.
I'm trying, buddy.
Empty the bin.
I'm trying.
36.
And also, here's proof. This Roomba has been through a lot. These are also aftermarket rollers, which I got. I've had this thing a little over a year now. one of the best purchases of my life.
Empty the bin.
I'm trying. Jeez. Okay. So I put my finger in there.
Empty the bin.
Will you stop?
Empty the bin. Empty the bin.
So I got some room where the dirt bin board is. So then maybe we'll be able to suck out some of it. Because I think it's just because it all just gathers up and then gets so tight, the suction just gets sucked out. Let's go ahead and try again. If you have one of these Roombas that self-empty, so if you want me to, I can try to throw that pack of bags I said I have. I know it I think it makes the suction a little weaker. I'll throw the link to it in the description in case you want to get them if you have one of these Roombas. So I do have a couple viewers that I know of that say they have a Roomba i7 Plus, which this is an i6 Plus. The only difference between this and the i7 Plus, which is the original one, the i7 Plus is the original one, is they made this one for Amazon and QVC. It's exclusive to Amazon and QVC, and the only difference is the i7 Plus is gray and this one's silver. And then it doesn't come with any spare parts. As I said, I bought this used, but all that would come with is the robot, self-empty bin, the cord for the base, and then the manuals, and that's it. And then there's the i8 Plus, which is also a pretty similar color, which is exclusive to Costco. And that comes with some extra parts as well. But they're all pretty much the exact same. But let me tell you, if you see any one of those, and if you, the i6 Plus, the i7 Plus, or the i8 Plus, or even the one without the self-empty bin, do I recommend it? Absolutely. I even did a TikTok when I got this thing. If you go to the About section of my YouTube channel, there's my TikTok username, and I even did a TikTok from a year when this got delivered to my house, which was actually kind of fun because I got this thing, I was excited, and my nephews were at my house when I unboxed it. It was a lot of fun. Literally my younger nephew, I don't know if I'll have him watch this video. But even, he says he wants a robot vacuum soon, and I'm telling him he should get one of these, and he might. I think that's about it for this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.